Hey guys, Luna here, and welcome back to I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. Let's just get right into it, shall we? We're in the last few years of our life, and there's not much else to do. Because there's several things we've been trying to get to people and all that, but I already gave gifts to everybody that wanted the crystals at least. Got a little bit of a frog stuck in my throat, so I'll use if I'm quiet for a second or two. Been talking a lot yesterday. So, honestly, as of right now, I am torn between trying to get Diaz's friendship up to max, Mars's and Tammy's friendship up to max, along with also a few other things here and there. So, first things first, I am, excuse me, I am going to do this once, because we do have the scarecrow, so I'm wondering if I can do that. So, you tend the feathers of the flow without producing the liquid. Okay, so don't need to actually visit it, but that's 37, 34, 8, 5. Okay, I think that's probably the best I can do. I got 42. We're all about noon because you're allowed to, because it's your birthday, but also because you're exhausted. You barely slept all night. You've been having these nightmares since your siege, more and more every night. They're like trying to tell you something urgent. You can't make any sense of it. All the imagery is jumbled together, all these possibilities and timelines and things that might happen. Some nights you wake up in a cold sweat, scream already in your throat. You sit at the edge of your bed or run hand through your hair and check your holopalm. A few people wish you happy birthday, but that's all. You guess you're getting older. Birthdays aren't as important as they used to be. Alright, there's gonna excuse me. There's gonna be a surprise birthday party waiting for you. Ew. Excuse me. It was Jeez. Frog stuck in my throat. I think I'm gonna be good now. It was in one of your dreams. You remember it because one of your few friends that did involve people dying or the colonies being destroyed. But you're so tired. Do you really have to do this? I tend to be surprised. As you enter the lounge, surprise! You do your very best to play along the next surprise. Ooh, Shima's balloons, great. All of your friends are standing around wearing goofy hats and clapping. Nami is holding a bunch of balloons louder than they are. Rex is wearing a cute little waiter outfit and a bow tie. You accept the hugs and birthday wishes, trying to best to hide your exhaustion and demeaning of a few points. All this for me? You really should have. No. Cal brings over a hollow screen with a voice call from Tammy. She looks exhausted but proud in your arms with a tiny little bundle baby. Look, Lunas, and I just missed your birthday by a day. You coo over the baby and wish Tammy a speedy recovery. She looks even more tired than you are, but everyone else is happy and healthy. That's good. Especially Cal. He takes the olive screen for a few minutes after you're done so he can steps over Tammy's new baby. Even though he's probably not supposed to be related to an age, he's every bit of a proud dad. When he returns to the party, he's so happy to sound like a dork. He tells everyone about the new baby, beaming so proudly for Tammy they can probably take readings from Earth. Despite your exhaustion, you start to smile to you. Friends are amazing, and they're all here because they care about you. Then you get some unexpected guests. The lounge begins to fill with Helios kids, mostly ones you don't know. The ones who usually keep to themselves, and well, don't much like you original Stratosphere kids. Facing them are with his arms draped over her shoulders. Nem gives you a little wave of acknowledgement for your birthday, which earns a weird look from Face. Hey, who invited you guys? This is a private party. It's a public lounge, you can sit wherever you want. You guys just think just because you follow this guy, you're the wormhole's gift to Fortuna. You don't need you, never needed you. All you do is make things work like this party. Man, you're a bunch of jerks. Loud erupts and screaming across the floor, and healers jump to their feet, yelling at Cal, yelling at the colony's legal, and Cal's a fugitive. They all surround him, but Cal points his feet and stands his ground. Hear a ball breaking, see someone advancing, and Cal, he's not backing down. Stop it. Your voice is drowned out by their argument. Then someone throws a punch, and all chaos from there. Despite Cal's bravo and brawny physique, he's no fighter. He's one of the healer's one of the healer's kids stalks him in the stomach. He goes down like a felled gnarl tree. Welks throws himself between Cal and his assailants, catching a few kicks on Cal's behalf before Healer's kids get tired and leave. With a few parting shots at Cal, Ledger's romantic interactions with the float cows. Face doesn't get evolved, but he doesn't stop them either. He's the last one to leave the lounge, staring hard at Rex before smirking and turning away. First time, he says, "Don't worry, they probably got out of the system. Good for you to stick it for yourself." Nem lingers at the distance, clearly angry at Cal, but feeling bad about the fight. Well, that was enough excitement, I think. Let's move on to the important part. Cakes and presents. Under Mart's skillful party hosting hand, the mood shifts back to being festive. You enjoy your presents and the cake, but tension's boiling over like that is a bad omen for the rest of the year. Well, let's see. Does anyone need to talk? Yes. Well, I don't think you like crystals. Hey, got you. Crystal cluster. Hey you, I got you some crystals. Ooh, you got a thing for me. Coming in for another hug. What do you do? So, now Nem's kept out of the launch before drawing, like another drawing table, and another screen there's a collection of photos of Manticore. Looks between the two screens in brown fur and concentration, as they scribble directly on the screen with a stylus. Well, I want to write and illustrate story balance, and they help people instead. Yeah, that sounds cool. Thanks, got the idea. So, when the Medusa demon shows up and the aliens and the Turbo Girls have to band together. I remember that part. Oh, that reminds me. So I'm trying to brush up on my xenoanatomy. I'm totally fine with writing, but I kind of haven't been there long enough to be sure it feels right, to go pop and make sure I'm being, sense-depressive. I don't know a lot about. So I was wondering, could you help me write some of the world building? I'd love to. Spend an enjoyable afternoon helping Nami with her story. When you're done, they give you a big hug and thank you profusely for their help. You feel really proud of what you accomplished. Oh, that's great. Hey, Tammy. Happy birthday. Got you this. Let's share it, 'cause... you're adorable. Oh, did you actually like crystals? Oh, okay. Nothing to detect with you. Well, I got a cake. I think I'm gonna share it with Rex on his birthday. So for now, I'm going to rest. Do kind of want to rest here, relax in the park. You play with the hot by bugs and hang out in the gardens. Pretty well behaved, but never straying too far at the end of the brush. The bond with Popeye. Now that Popeye shyly approaches the long grass, your heart rate goes totally still. Then lets out a happy chitter and bounces off to greet the stranger. They touch noses and hop around each other twice and disappear. They disappear for a few minutes into the underbrush. Long enough they begin to get concerned. Finally the bugs bounce back to you, nuzzle against your leg. They want to be picked up and cuddled, so you pop them onto your shirt and carry them like the baby the rest of the way. You've been working for Pergly for months and getting them to follow simple commands. Getting pretty consistent results with 1 or 2 at a time, but they yeah, so we've seen this before. 8, 5, 4. Actually, let's do that. I think that might be best. Okay, so 6, 5, 5. Actually, if I do this, 34 versus 32. Yeah, so that's definitely the best. 34, so I need to get as high as I possibly can with this one. Which is going to be tough. I do. That's 33, 32, 34. Maybe 3. Okay. I don't know how to get any higher than that. I could have gotten 37 apparently. Just do stranger just because trying to get rid of the low numbered cards because I have so many memories. 70 corn cards used in challenges, so it's just way too many to deal with right now, which Supply depot. I can't get another cake. Can't do that. How many extra cards do I draw? Could get the targeting helm, or I can remove. I think I'm gonna try and remove some more of my cards at the spa, because I think that's more important right now. Let's see here. So let's see here. Extra fingers. Putting a scary face. Deucing. And I guess learning more about Earth. Okay, so that's a few less of memories to have to draw with, which should hopefully help. Hopefully, at least. I guess for now, do I have anything that helps with bravery? No, there's probably a few bravery things here. Combat animals, perception engineering, perception biology, misperception, bravery and perception. Hopefully that's what I need for getting the next notch in bravery. Wait, there's Sim. What the heck? Gotta go talk to him, because I didn't think he would actually exist still. Definitely picking up the medical herbs. And Hayes Day. You're just taking a sample of base when you feel something patter off your head off to the ground. It's a nut? That's strange. The species usually does it. When you look up at your stomach lurches, when you realize you've been watching this, been being watched this whole time. A pair of familiar eyes down in the branches. It's Sim? Well, if isn't the little human. Have you come to visit me, Sugarbug? Sim's dead. Who the hell are you? I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about. I'm Symbios. Same as ever. Have you gotten that dizzy weed? If you did wish my death, I apologize. I imagine I didn't enjoy it much either. How can you just die and come back? It's a Gardener thing. I make regular backups just in case. Backups? Surely by now you know I cannot divulge specifics of my role for you. Doesn't stop you from hinting. Oh, I know. It's just a little secret. It's much more gratifying than I expected to be. So let's finish our unfinished business. My apologies, but I'm not entirely certain what you mean. What business? You really don't remember? Afraid I don't. Did I offend you some way? Death has a way of wiping the slate clean. It's me. I'm the slate. Embarrassment burns in your guts. You can't find the words to express the moment you share off the cliff. Guess I'm just happy you're alive. I wish everyone felt that way. One of my associates seems to feel otherwise. One of the other guardians, Exocolonist. They really don't care for you humans, I'm afraid. Though I've taken a certain interest in you. I'll watch out for them, if I were you. They're quite dangerous. Sim turns to leave. You can't be spotted and grab a sleeve. You can't, after all that, you just have some nuances. You always do that. What is it, Lunas? Are you really Sim? One and the same. I acknowledge this is difficult for you to understand. Humans have but one short window of consciousness, which encourages you to think for yourself as individual points in line of history. You are, quite certainly, not your parents, nor your grandparents, or your unborn children. You are your own marvelous creature. I do not disappear when this form dies. I am eternal in a sense. I am who I came before, and I am all who come well after. I am my own legacy. I am a symbiote. What do you really do here? I am a gardener. I was created to be a gardener, and I imagine I will be one until my services are no longer required. Humanity is so concerned with purpose. It is because you were not created for it, and you spend eternity of your short lives under the impression you need one. The concept of someone having a purpose must be seductive. My existence is simple. I act in the ways that for which I was created. This is not an interesting answer for individual species as yourself. I am aware, but perhaps we must accept that this is beyond human capacity to comprehend. I fear I said too much. I hope I can see you again soon, and that all may be revealed to you. Jeez. Spend so many days and weeks exploring. Some days you feel like you've seen it all, though you haven't gone very far from the colony. You have your favorite place and you're heading toward them right now. Only you know how to get to it. Six, 5, 3. That should be easy. 6, 5, 4, 43. That's I could have gotten 47, but that's okay. Try to remember the roots. There it is. Less stress and 2 yellow flowers. Nice. Go home. Got what I needed to come for. Rex has called a meeting of all interesting partiers. His board to join him in the unraveling of his bar. He's amazed by a huge crowd by this point. Everyone's heard about the mission. Nami's here, of course, bobbing around like they're ready to explore with pride. Ladies and gents, and those who defy classification. This time, it has come for this colony to have what it really needs. A place to party. Without a blink, Rex flips on his house lights. The crowd gasps and blinks around in awe. There's so much to see. It's an ambitious bill. There's a stage and a dance floor for live music, and a bunch of low tables and some cute little booths and red cushions, and of course there's a bar fully stocked with various liquors. Rex must have been able to coax out someone's hobby still. Well then, what do you have to get at her? Quietly admire Rex's handiwork. During the day, this place was a quiet cafe where people could gather with friends and sit and study. At night, Mars was going to lead karaoke nights, and Nami was to make sure that the dance floor is always jumping. And I'll just be happy that everyone else has a good time here, Rex tells you. It's great to finally have a place and purpose for having fun. Thank you, Linus, for all your help. Yay! Which I believe his birthday is actually early pollen, yeah. What do you like? Radical roots, which I do get. I can give that to you. It's not much, but you know it'll help. Collectibles, got flowers, wood, and crystals. So, gotta make sure I get everyone their gifts. Definitely want to give Rex his cake. Got you presents. Got you a cake. Hey, what do you have to talk about? Luna's over here. You look around and see Rex gesturing a bit toward the tarped up rubble. You head over and pop your head inside. Rex peers at you from the gloom, his heterochromic eyes gleaming in the light. Okay, look, get in here and get close the tarp behind you. He shares his hollow screen with you. Look what I found. Some of the screens are, well, wow, these people are not wearing clothes. And they would very much like you to know that. Now that you're an adult, it stands to reason you'd have access to adult entertainment, but wow, it's just there, isn't it? You can just look at it. It seems like a bug. Like, you should tell an actual adult, maybe. But nope, it's all there. You can even log onto the Hollow Archives with your own password and see for yourself. She leans you 6 times. So you want to check it out with me? Sure. Yeah, I'm picking up and putting you down. You head back to Rex's room and make yourself comfortable on the bed while he sits and moves. Geez, I didn't know that things could get like this. So I'm just gonna let this play. And yeah, if you want to read it, you guys can pause the screen, but I'm not gonna read it aloud. Well, I learned some today, laughs. Not the least of which with that old Earth humans had a lot more time on their hands. Oh, fun. Glad you're not weird about me thinking about other people. Yeah. I love that you love to love. Yeah, that's one way of putting it. You're the best students. I have such a great time with you. This is so much better than being at work. Do you want to pick this up another time? You're adorable. Got something you like. Got crystals for you. And got a present for you. Got some more crystals. Got flowers for you. You got you a present. Got you some flowers. Ooh, got another thing to talk to me as. It's a beautiful day and you spot Tammy outside the lounge enjoying the sun. Her daughter is asleep in her arms, her tiny fists curl up inside her face. Tammy looks up with a tired smile. She finally is asleep. I think she gets bored of being cooped up inside. Wanting to be a mother, it's one thing. It's maybe the only thing I've ever been really sure of. Fun thing is, I know I should feel scared, but I don't. I know I've been scared my whole life, but I've been thinking about being a mother. I can only feel calm. Like, I can be brave, I can do anything for as long as my baby. Even when I was younger, I took care of children in the old creche. If they carried a scared, that was what the whole time I wasn't afraid. Isn't that funny? Animal parents are fierce protectors, too. Describe how hot bodies will go nuts if one gets near their nest, throwing themselves fearlessly into danger to protect their young. Float cows circle up with their calves in the middle of the herd. Even the completely tame bristlebugs on the farm won't let you get near them while they're nursing. Cows gotten hurt by those bristles enough time to know. Don't mess with parents. I just wish my dad could have been there. I wish he could have met his grandchild. I think he would have been proud. He's always so brave out there exploring. He worked so hard to keep us safe, to keep me safe. You're gonna be a great mom, Tammy. Thank you, Linus. That means a lot coming from you. Perform a random act of kindness. Congratulations, the ship's tireless AI has attended everyone's birthday, but never had one of their own. Tammy comes up with the idea to throw Concrete's a surprise party. She sure doesn't like to have a birthday like you do, so just make one up. It's today. Hooray! It's no hiding from congruence, though. She sees everything in the colony, including the two of you sitting up, but she still pretends to be absolutely dead when Tammy presents her with a cake, a collection of solar converters tied to an electrical cord. Aw, that's adorable. Found something you might like. Actually, I don't think you might like any of these. Hey, okay, I got something for you, yellow flower. Nothing here. Hey, what do you have to say? Don't got anything for you. Don't have anything for you. Okay, I guess. yeah, 89 friendship, 93, 9, 82. So I think, as of right now, I think I have to go out more. Which I'm gonna try and, I guess, survey the ridge. Because hopefully I can talk to you some more. Hopefully everything's come back. Strange device, I can keep giving him gifts. So that's kind of the important thing I'm trying to do. Making sure everyone's gotten gifts, or at least everyone that I want to have gifts, gotten gifts that I can possibly do anyways. Yellow flower. Okay, is everything this side? Hey, what do you have to talk about? You keep me a team of geologists to get a closer look at this region's terrain. Lewis Evans, oh yeah. Let's talk this before. Share findings on Share finding on the gardener's array. Oh, what now? I ain't ever heard of that. She and the goddess exchanged some looks. He explained that the convergent domain has this huge computer network. It has some of its still running. It's used to study it, and in between planning might even be dangerous. Not sure it's I'm not one to throw out the theory, but pretty far-fetched. We all seen the ruins. Of Shu, maybe something went wrong with this right overload with the solar crystals. Don't mention sin. That didn't work. I'm sure there's a way to just continuously always talk about your delusions and there's an ending from that. Check it out. But I'm not really sure if there is or not. It's definitely one of those things that's hard to say for sure. Actually, 4, 4, 6, 3, 8, 7, 5. I need a 2. Or no, I need a 4. 49. I think that's probably my best bet. Yeah, 49. Skybound converged to me. Back in the Utopia. This is certainly gonna be hopefully something good. It's hard to say for sure though. A flower. There you are, son. Have anything to say for yourself? You caught me down. And yeah, I brought you something. Little flower. Come check out the bottom. Say check out the another flower has another strange device. I just love how my pets just follow you around. Apparently can have up to 4, but I honestly don't know where they could be, so that's something for you guys to figure out, because I'm not going to be doing multiple playthroughs on this. Or at least recorded playthroughs, at least. Keep picking up these strange devices from Diaz. See, back at the wormhole. Poke around, who knows what you might find. Explore random. Just bravely try all the elevators. Some are broken, one gets stuck for an hour and you think you're gonna die, then chucks life. Then you find the orrery. It's a beautiful room under one of the smaller pyramids. The light of your holopod glimmers off the crystals in rainbow colors, dying along the walls, ceiling familiar to constellation. There's one huge crystal plate embedded in the wall, engraved with deep glyphs, convergent domain writing. Guess some kind of map? In the center is clearly a representation of the wormhole. Lines extend from the wormhole to other parts of the map, and many more glyphs you can't name.
Crystal's cut up into shards like a big move around, but still dark. Probably has been for thousands of years. When you hand around the panel looking for a way to turn it on, hands counter slot. Rummage in your bags for, yes, the device you picked up at the water station. Yes, it's a perfect match. Put the glowing pink device into the slot. Crystal's panels come to life. Glyphs come on and glowing. They start to move her unnervingly organic way, like melting like water, and sliding over the surface, rearranging himself. She's not writing. The very surface of the panel raises and lowers like braille. The glyphs pulse and glow the same swirling pink-purple, and the glowing device, which you realize must be a power source, converted to mean bit of battery. Zagnori? From the wormhole? This must be one of the best preserved bits of converged domain technology found yet. Excellent sample of the writing. You start piecing together glyphs of the converger language. You can recognize the symbols for Fortuna and the wormhole and converger, the basic verbs like being and going, the one that seems like to mean bending and twisting that is used all over the place. It starts to get easy. You think the brief connection to the ray must have left some converger language in your subconscious. It's also much to take in, but it's getting late. Better bring all your recordings back and let congruence and the rest of the archaeology to country for a bit. They'd be thrilled. Ooh, okay, so I got an engineer part drawing extra card. Nice. So I think it's time to go home.
You're browsing Colony Bulletin Paul upon breakfast and you notice a new post from Nami. Seems to be short story. Xenos to the direction. Oh boy. Read the story and read through it. Wow, it's actually pretty good. Nami did a great job of grounding the unrealistic premise of talking manticores with relatable characters and strong emotional story. With the help on some of the finer details, Nami's written something that truly will elevate to Lord Forum. You get a notification through the holopon that you've received some kudos, along with a message from Nami. Thanks for the help, Luminous. Here are your royalties. Hey, you spot Diaz about to head on an expedition. He's carrying a full backpack with the second one at his feet full of surveying equipment. As he approaches, you realize he's writing in a notebook, an actual notebook, with paper and everything. Braced his knee with one foot of equipment. As he looks up to you approaching, closes his notebook, slipping into his jacket pocket over his heart. Oh, hey, Lunas, are you coming too? That's cool. Maybe we posted near each other. Just came to say hi. Oh, thanks. I only got a few days. No big deal. What were you writing? Just stuff. I like writing on paper. It feels more real, you know? It's more private than having everything on your holopop where people can find it. You beg him for more details. Diaz just huffs through his nose and he looks around, amused. Just stuff. How are you feeling? What's the weather like? What people are doing around the colony? I like observing people. Sometimes pretend I'm an alien. I'm studying how people act so I can blend in. You're human, though. Yeah, I guess. Maybe everyone says I read. Do you ever write about me? Well, yeah, sure. You're part of the colony, right? And you're my friend, so of course I write. Right, of course I write about you. You're about to ask to see, but you're interrupted by Ethiopia calling all hands aboard expedition vehicles. Diaz scoops up the pit surveying equipment, then he's gone without another word. Must not want you to know what he's writing about you. Curious. Well, I do have a gift for you. Because I'm getting close. Which is great. And I should have enough supplies for... There's Mom. So I do have crystals for you. I will talk to you in a second. Hugs incoming. Got you a present. Got you some wood. I'm slowly maxing out Tammy, Mars, Rex, and Diaz, which is kind of cool. You find Mars going through all holopads and gives you kids all form of stratosphere. She gives you sats amount past the cat's lecture. Come look at these photos with me. I forgot about some of these. Mars brings up the picture of Nem and Cow from when they're probably 4 or 5 years old. They're both stripped down to dish their pants and have painted monster faces on their chests. They're standing on top of a table and the Kriesh waving swords above their heads. You remember that the table was being used as a fort, pirate ship, haunted house, jungle, depending on the day. Look at them, they used to be best friends. Whenever you saw one, the other one was always tagging along. It's so weird, like they never talk to each other anymore. I mean, I get it, And then we got all weird about being a soldier after her brother died. Cal really doubled on the hill hippie aesthetic. It's sad that they grew apart. Marty hums non-committedly and goes to the next page. Tammy's gentle smile face back at you. She's the ship's galley learning how to make soy seeds from anti-sussins. She's wearing an apron, but almost all over it's coming different powders used for flavoring and coloring the streets. Even the tipped-over pointy are dust in it. Oh, look at this one. Can't believe Tammy has a baby of her own now. She always used to be a shy little girl to me, you know? At least she has Cal to help out. And she looks a lot like Cal did when he was a baby, don't you think? Kind of a big coincidence if you ask me. She's nice, I guess. Marge taps through some more photos, pursing lips. I swear there's at least one picture of Dace in here. But she finally finds one. Tang and Dace's joint 5th birthday, complete with matching soy cakes. The mother best got out of frame, a drink in hand. Oh, this is before Dace got all weird about his birthday. So I have no idea what happened there. I mean, who doesn't like birthdays? It's so weird to see them so happy together. Can't remember the last time either of them really smiled like that. Now Tang spends all of her time cooped up in engineering, and Dia spends more time outside the colony than he spends in it. Just so sad. I didn't mean to bully him so much. I just thought I was helping him to learn to fit in a little, toughening up a little, so he didn't cry so much. So, you know, but I guess I ended up pushing him farther away. When I was little, I didn't understand the words could hurt people because they didn't hurt me. Could have been nicer to him. That's true. It's weird looking back on these when we used to be kids. We were so innocent. We had no idea about the wormhole over tuna, no dying, no famine, no killer pollen, no animal attacks. I mean, we didn't even have bad weather on the ship. All we cared about was playing and popularity. Now look at me, I'm working on the bridge. And you know about it's all politics. It's like a professional popularity contest. Lumen's an idiot, but he's got one thing going for him. The man has an absolutely impeccable social media game, if nothing else. He knows how to get people to vote for him. Really, that's all you need. Thank you for going through these pictures with me. I tried to keep my eye on the future, but sometimes it's nice to remember where you came from. Well, let's see here. You definitely need to work on the defenses. Well, I got a gift for you. Got you crystal. Got a flower for you, Nami. Don't have anything for you, Diaz. Wonder. Do you like these? I just keep it, I don't know what to do with it. Sure, maybe I'll find a use for it. So, it's 92, so I need 8, meaning I need at least 4 of the devices. To friendship. Here, I have something for you. I think you might like this. No, the enemy says in low growl. Well, good for future use of all that. Could go out. And I think I'm gonna see if I can try and work at the bar if I'm able to. Because I think that'll be good. Living quarters, Rex new bar says fair, very popular. That's cool. Just gotta check in with everything else. I think my best bet probably is just gonna work in. Yeah, there's lookout duty and all that, but don't need to go out necessarily. So I can continue to biology and organization, tend to the animals, the farm, biology and toughness. So if I do anything, I'd be working on the farms. Which, when do the next events occur? For the surveying the ridge. Events respawn in quiet. God, be the Because it's 4 different what's a why am I forgetting the seasons? 4 seasons in Exocolonist. So quiet, pollen, dust, wet, glow. So they won't respond for a while. So I guess I'll work on. Yeah, I think probably for the best to try and work on my strength, work on the farm. Sure it's gonna work? It sounds annoying. Play the recording of the squeaking bounce wheels as free Mom Cal. You swear it's gonna work? You saw it while you were exploring. Might not sound like much, but the huge dorsal fit monster terrified the little bounce wheels hunting calls with good reason. Sped the speaker and play the recordings all night. I think it worked. You're a genius. Glad your hard work isn't feeding those pesky moths anymore. More food for the colony. That's great. So I think this is probably for my best. Could have gotten a 36, but that's okay. Gotta make sure I give gifts to everyone. Hey Diaz. Does this interest you? Nothing out here. Give a gift to Rex. Got you a stick. Yeah, he's 88. Got you a gift. Got you a flower. I got Tammy a flower too. Thankfully, got you presents. Visit the spa. That one because that's the lowest one, because it's better to try and remove things out when I can. I don't have anything for you guys, so I'm just gonna get to working on the toughness again. Work on the farm. Cal working inside geoponic domes. This is best chance police plans to have a hard life. When you have a lot of spots to transfer foot, which involves a lot of wheeling, heavy traps from trays from one place to another. It's hot inside the doom suit, covered in stuff. Work soft, work hard, work smart, work soft. Kissing sweetly to the little sprouts. Get to work, hopefully. Let's see here. Yeah, okay, card gets... I think probably is for the best if I do neighboring cards got +2/+2. Let's see, card gets +3, so let's do that. There's a 39. I could have gotten 43, that's okay. So I still have... Let's see, where are you, Diaz? There's another flower, which is great. Does this interest you? Got a strange device. So... 4 more friendships, so... Hoping for the best with you, Diaz. See, Tammy, I'll talk to you in a second. Rex, I gotta talk to you. I gotta... Hugs incoming. Which, We have friendship 90. So Rex is hanging out with Nami in a secluded area in the colony, but as you approach, you can tell from First Aid Kit that Nom's temps postures, and this isn't a casual visit. Please stop fussing, Rex. You have a cut right there. Just a scratch, he protests, coming over and Brian sitting up straight, knocking Nami's hands out of the way. Hey, Linus is here, he says over loud, and Nami scrambles up the first aid kit before realizing it's too late. You've seen it anyways. They glance balefully at you, but Rex is all still smiles. If it weren't for the purpling bruise under his eyes and the cuts along his cheekbone and lips, he almost thinks it's normal. What happened? Oh, nothing, don't worry about it. I wasn't where I was going, and I ran into one of those unfinished walls around here. Yeah, 17 times. You should tell Lunas the truth. Maybe he can do something about it. What's really going on, Rex? It's nothing. Nothing I ain't used to anyway. It just happens sometimes. People get in their heads that they want to stand Face's good side. The easiest way to do that is be it someone he doesn't like. It's fine. They remember what I'm good at and come sneaking back eventually. It's getting worse, though. I thought it would be stopped when we joined the colony, but they're even bigger meanies now. Face is just mad that you and I have real friends here. He hates it that he and his bullies aren't the only damn heroes in the town anymore. That he can't control what people think about us. Makes him feel small, and he hates that. What's the deal with events anyways? I don't want to bring it up because I'd rather think about the future and not the past, but when we were young, Face was just a normal kid like me. We were both kind of runts of the litter, but he had a chip on the shoulder about it and always tried to be the boss of people around. And like he was actually top dog. I tried to be nice to everyone because, that's the pup in me. I just want to play and be friends. And Base did not want to be friends with me. He kind of hated me and people liked me more. And then one day, I was just hanging out with my friends, and then Vase walked up to me and started picking a fight, like calling me names and telling me I was just faking it to make people like me. My friends wanted to beat him for it, but I told him to stop it. And I walked right up to him, hands down, and said, hey, we can still be friends. That piece of crap just straight up broke my arm. We weren't even fighting. He just got me on the ground and snapped it right there. He was then said proving a point, I guess. That explains the arm. That's why everyone lets Face bias him around. They know what he does when he gets angry. Everyone likes a bunch of heroes, but they're just cowards who would rather let Face keep picking Rex instead of standing up to him, pissing him off. Yeah, he's not like this with everyone. He is nice to people he likes. That's why everyone wants to be his friend. Hot air rises to the top. Why didn't he get in trouble? He managed to convince people that we jumped him, like we were gonna haze him or something. That's what he told the adults. Anyways, that became the official story. Anyways, I just feel bad for Nami. If it wasn't for people like me, people would probably leave them alone. It's not fair that they get crap for being friends with me. I'd rather be friends with a good Rex than 100 Vice's bully cronies. People should know the truth. It's too late for that. People don't like changing their minds, not when it gets a beat for it. Besides, I'm a colony kid now. I can be anything I want, do anything I want, talk to anyone I want. Face can't just die mad about it. I do kind of regret what happened, though. Like, it sucks like that Face got to the point where he thought that the only way he could respect was by being a bully. I mean, he's a jerk and a half, but you don't have to defend him. I'm not defending him. I just think that sometimes if I could have seen he was hurting and better friend him, I could have changed his whole life. Think about how things were different would have been growing up on the Healer if he wasn't the friend who got away. That's why I try not to let it get to me. It doesn't matter what Face does to me. You can't hurt someone who chooses not to feel pain. He's gonna get his butt killed one day, and it's gonna be right here, and I have everything I need. Buddy. Hey, Nami. Got you a present. I got you a flower. Friendship 100. There you are, Lunas. Could you do me a big favor and come with me to the cafe? I need a penny. I think I've been raving. With pleasure. Surprise! Happy birthday. It's not your birthday, but as you walk into the cafeteria, all your friends are jumping and cheering. They're wearing knit party hats, throwing streamers and blowing noisemakers, and you're pretty sure you'd see to a display of cupcakes. Real, not so cupcakes. No, it's not your birthday, silly, but we've been feeling under the weather, and I want to show how much we all love you. You've been special to us, Lunas. I want you to enjoy yourself. Go ahead and mingle with one while I put on the finishing touches and everything. What do you do? So, Tammy gives you one last stunning smile and busting away. Sounds of fussing, crying baby. It's right. On over to Rex. It's easy to find Rex. He's the last one in the room, and he's absolutely covered in children, like a golem made out of smaller golems. They're climbing all over him, tugging at his ears, but he's taking a stride. Everyone say hi to Lunas, and the children all yell at you before releasing Rex and scattering like roaches. Rex laughs and takes a chance to stretch, swinging his arms over his head. Thanks, I was done for. Happy not birthday, babe. Considering a career change? I do make a pretty good climbing gym. It's one of my many talents. Tammy had to bring all the kids she babysits here so that she could set up the party, so I figured I could give her a break. Oof, some things I can't help with her, though. So, go talk to my mom. Hey, kiddo. I know it's not really your special birthday, but it goes to show you're pretty special. It's been hard. I know things have been hard growing up recently. It's hard growing up, but nothing you can't handle. No matter what, I'm here for you. Get an audience with Mars. Mars is up core in the middle of the room, hollow screen in front of her, and glass of wine in hand. As you approach, she touches the palms to transfer her eyes with someone you recognize from command, who skitters away into the ground. Darling, happy birthday! It's marvelous what Tammy can do with a little determination. Little rustic but charming. I couldn't have asked for anything better. Your lack of imagination is tragic, but we can talk about that another day. Marcy lets you try a sip of her wine. You're not sure what earth wine tastes like, but you better hope it's better than it is. Marcy laughs as your face as you bravely swallow it. It's an acquired taste. You spot Tammy passing food to someone who should try and meet you. What do you do now? Go talk to Tammy. No, she says, go enjoy your party. Seriously, goodness, don't waste your time with me. It's not where I would rather be with you. Oh, that's so nice of you to say. Can you play with me for a little bit, Lunas? I go and get some air. Okay, I'm all yours, Lunas. You and Tammy slip out the side door of the cafe and set off toward the garden. Tammy seems grateful for the break. She chats amiably about the plans to build a new creation now that the second wave colonists are beginning to realize the benefits of raising children communally instead of saddling her overbirth them with all the responsibility. I hope that means that she'll have a lot of other creation siblings soon, like we all did. I just want her to be happy like we were. Both look over the walls and the threat of danger they represent. Tammy doesn't comment on her use of past tense, and you let her sit there between you. Not awkward, just accepting. It's quiet in the garden this time of day. Everyone's either at the party or catching some rest while the sun's at the brightest. Garn bought hops by spindly bird legs. You, Tammy, alone. What's on your mind? I'm so lucky to have you as a friend. And the one who's lucky, Lunas. I don't know why you chose to be my friend, but I'm so grateful. You and Tammy enjoy a few more minutes together in the garden, cloud watching, and talking about whatever crosses your mind. Tammy's simply thankfulness is infectious. From her excitement over a new flower to a steadfast love for you shining for every word. You can feel her heart upburn itself with each step. Tammy's care unlocked Tammy on the main menu. Eventually, time to head back to the party. It's cupcake seed, after all. Tammy and Angela take Sam back from Nogat. Before you can rejoin the party, Tammy stops with you with her hand on your arm. Wait, I got a present for you. You protest that Tammy already said and left, but Tammy's hearing none of it as she presses the book in your hands. Right, 100 Reasons Why I Love You. The book is filled with the cover-to-cover memories, fond observation, even little sketches, all in Tammy's loving hands. There's more than 100, she said. I wrote the title first, but then I couldn't stop writing. You don't know what to say, Tammy's simply the best. The rest of the party goes without a hitch. Even the inches are well behaved now, letting Tammy light the cupcakes. As you blow out the candles, everyone cheers. Your only wish is to be able to feel like this forever, surrounded by love and support. You're the sweetest person in the world, Tammy. What else? I only have the strange stuff left. So let's see, I'm gonna double check now that survey the ridge. No things left there. I'm gonna have to do that eventually, but for now, work on the farm. Let's see, 8 or 4. 35, yeah. 37, 35, yeah, 37. Card becomes 4. Actually, that might be best if I do it like this. 38, and then 49. 30, yeah, 49. I think that's the best. God, 51, jeez. Well, it's fine. This year, the governor Lum sends the vote to stage hard by entire military bands. Hello, Fortuna, are we winning or what? Getting a little bit more territory. The Xenos attacked us first. Don't mess with humankind. Okay, so this year, Lum's ascension to Fortuna stages heralded by entire military band. Instruments shiny and nano-printed new. They march out command formation, splitting and forming a phalanx at the center for the stage as Luminous takes place before you. Spotlights turn the new with a heavy click noise, illuminating Lum as a halo with a dust particle springs on red. Hello, Fortuna, are we winning or what? His voice booms over the speakers. Reactions mixed. You look around, it's easy to see the one cheering the loudest that helos people and fully adopted their mentality like name. The shaders are more reserved, even some silent. Security Chief Fred is one of them, his usually stony expression hiding his true feelings. Regardless, there's enough cheating that Loom has to wait for it to die down before he continues. We are killing it out there, people! Every day we call a little more territory from the savage aliens of the planet. Awalo pod arcs through the land and with a broken splat at Lum's feet, splatting with juice. You don't see who threw it, but the faction of Genoponics is looking restless. Began their G and stomp their feet. Lum continues raising his fist. Those Xenos attacked us first, and now they're learning. Don't mess with humankind. The crowd is now evenly split between cheering and booing. The shouts are agitated, and you hear the call for return to things how things were. Now Lum and the soldier are killing the planet. Even the council lined up before the stage are facing the crowd, looking conflicted. You piece of crap! Your mom shouts. The other members of the turn an alarm. Look at us, we're right back where we started, fighting each other in the planet. You bloody infected us. Utopia hops on stage and routes her own heartbeat through the speakers. He's lying. This year, we lost 2 surveyors in the swamp, Sorel and Quinn. They'd be alive today if Lum hadn't sent them to clear out Manticore Den for no good reason. The only threat to our colony here is you. Lum's smile doesn't change, but his eyes go cold. He snatches Utopia's hand and calmly, slowly crushes her holopod crystal with his thumb. You can hear the crunch of her bones in your hand before her feet cuts out. Utopia yells as her knees buckle with the pain. Bravado God. She holds out her broken hand to her chest and is too shocked to resist when Lum shoves her off the stage. The crowd is stunned into silence as well. Lum clears his throat and approaches the end of the stage. Thank you for your input. Your concerns have been noticed. This isn't the buffoon Lum presents on his daily hollow logs. The nuance is when he works a visitor work site. You see something inside you only caught glimpses of beforehand. You shadows are unlucky we didn't crush you under her boots, take your colony by force. Before we got here, this colony was doomed. We only lied because I was merciful. Just a bunch of burnt-out hippie fugitives. What was your plan for surviving out here? Wishful thinking, singing songs, and talking to animals? Laughter through the Helios. You, he gestures to the council, then jerks his thumb to his chest, need us, not the other way around. I'm done pretending that I need to listen to your opinions. If you want to live, you'll do as I say. Maybe it's time to clean house, he threatens. We need team players here. Once you shared visions, one for the future for Tuna. After a few tense moments, Shikek accused herself. Sir, shall I continue with the traditional formalities now? Lum scowls down at Seek, who then throws his hands in the air. Whatever, do if it makes you feel better. We're all cowards. He then turns and stalks off stage, marching band scrambling to follow him with the next song. As promised, there are no contestants this year, but there's plenty of food and alcohol. As the sun begins to set, the Helios, including Vess and Nem, head straight for it and look ready to party tonight. The other teens seem a little less at ease. Dis, quite predictably, has already left. Go and find Dis. Don't find Dis at the walls of the robotics lab, or any of his usual hang places. Not even congruence can get a read on his location. You might have an idea where he might be, though. Keep up on Simmons and his secret outside the colony walls. So trust me, Dis, I'm not concerned. The planet's in no danger of being subjected by humans. You don't get it. They're already here, so they're going to use bombs. You've seen the bomb, right? Explosions, and what if they kids on every tree, or poison the rivers, or... I forget sometimes you're so human, he says, and Des scowls. You're so stuck in time, unable to see beyond the next 100 years. Even if your species manages to wipe all life from this continent, we simply bring it back in. It may take 20,000 years, but this planet will outlive you. Why are you so calm? Other gardeners aren't like this. Other gardeners know humans are dangerous. Deus... Sim's eyes closing, the distance between them affording Jason a gentle hug, like one would approach a biting animal. I'm not like other gardeners, not anymore. Just like you're not like your other humans. I wish you would let me help you, Mars. Almost too quiet for you to hear. Make some noise. You let yourself snap a branch as you move through the dry underbrush. Dis leaps away from Sin with a guilty expression. Hey, Lunas, he stammers. I guess we should go back now, huh? You and Dis sneak back into the colony as the sun sets, dodging advances and revealing his friends. They somehow wrangled themselves a live Tribrian and in the process of screwing to rush over a big bonfire. Hear the dying screws from here, and shortly after that, a sweet shard of a roasting over flame. I hate this place. Sometimes I wish everyone would just disappear. The week after, Virginia is one of the hottest since he landed. You're supposed to take time and much needed break, but it's so human and awful. Some players are short. Shortly after the festival, you see the graffiti cropping up everywhere. It seems that a lively, if not particularly civil, conversation between the two factions being held on the flat surfaces of the colony. Loom announces a zero-tolerance policy for graffiti, but you notice that not every tag is being removed, just the ones against the war, of course. The atmosphere of the colony itself is oppressive, as thick and choking as Dusty itself. Everywhere you try and relax, people just want to talk about the war. To make matters worse, the sweltering nights are making your nightmares intensive again. He turned to work feeling more stressed than before. That's certainly unfortunate. Well, I do have a strange device for Diaz as well. Hey, buddy. Don't have anything for anyone else, but I just want to see if anyone actually wants to talk to me. Because sometimes that happens. Doesn't look like it, so I'm gonna go work on the farms. So I'm hoping for the best. Work on the farm. The colony has only a handful of small, multi-purpose spots. You're lucky to have a few that help water the plants. They're so cute. They can't talk, but they understand what you say. Well, basic stuff anyway. This one seems to want something from you. It's dancing back and forth like a little bird legs. It's like all wants to be. Is your battery running low? Pauses, cocks his body sideways like dog trying to understand what you're saying. Gives a frustrated hop and looks pointedly at you, then tosses to one of the greenhouses, enters through the little bot door besides the human door. Follow it. The bot walls down one of the row ceilings, stops and begins hopping from leg to leg, agitated. You scan the room. All the greenhouses look the same, but the plants have very specific needs. Some like swamps, some like deserts, some like temperature climates. Eventually you're gonna try get them all in the Umbertuna. The disc greenhouse is very dry and hot. Must be a desert biome. Figure out what you want. But wine bat shouldn't even been a desert biome greenhouse, but these plants really need to be watered. Take a closer look at the ceilings. The bot watches you closely, willing you to figure it out. Oh, these are marsh plants. Most of us have recognized these ceilings have actually put in the wrong greenhouse. Hundreds of them in a row, and they're all wilting quickly in the dry heat. Tell an adult and get the plants moved. Thanks, little bot friend. Huzzah. Let's see. 8, 8, 6. Actually, if I do that and then do 8, 6, 43, I think that's probably my best bet. 50. Not quite enough toughness, but enough. I do want to talk to DS though, because DS does have... Ooh, I should probably talk to Rex. Don't have enough... Okay, coming in for another hug. Do you want to go on a date? Find your secret place. Hey. I do also want to talk with... Who is it? Definitely want to talk to Diaz. So... Hey, buddy. Does this interest you? So you should be at max friendship now. But scum got alien artifact. Can't find Diaz working outside the wall, even though duty roster has him on working on expedition vehicles today. After asking around, one of his crewmates points to where she seemed to disappear into the forest just 10 minutes ago. Thank you and set off into the wilderness. Pick up a few things about tracking after hanging out with Diaz for so long. Follow his trail into the nearby mushroom forest until you hear him, speaking calm and slow. Shit's okay, let me help you. Follow his voice to find him kneeling on the ground next to the wide, wounded Hopeye. The scent of blood and animal colors the air. Don't worry, he says, I got you, won't hurt anymore real soon. Branch snaps under your foot and Diaz's head jerks up. His eyes go wide but doesn't greet you. Instead, he gestures for you to get close and look at the Hopeye. Its leg is mangled beyond composition. It's bleeding heavily. You can only stare up at Diaz, defeating 4 eyes. I just realized the ears are eyes. I am struggling once more. They tell everyone they're humane traps, but humans lie, don't they? They lie all the time. Hunters won't be back to check the traps until tomorrow. I have to put it out of the misery. I'll do it. Diaz hands you the knife and moves aside. You kneel and take a small, terrified creature in its arms. Make one clean cut inside through its neck. Twitching fear reflection goes limp. And the knife back to Diaz. It's better to die quickly than suffer in the trap, but there shouldn't have been a trap here in the first place. It's pointless. It's going to die eventually, but not here. It's not natural. It's not the death part that bothers me. It's our vanity. Humans are afraid of our existence. They'll kill inextricably to avoid it. I used to let it control me, too. I thought dying meant that living was pointless, but now I know the truth. Life is short and brutal and hard. It's up to us to fill with as many experiences as we can. Are we going to spend our lives cooped up in the colony, subjugating nature because it shakes free into our animal brains? Or are we going to get out there and live the only life we were given? We're all going to end up like this in the end. There's no use denying it, letting the fear control it. I agree completely. You're probably the only other person who does. That's why we get along. Smell of death and will attract animals right to the other traps. I'm not taking it back to the colony to be stuffed in a recycler. You have to take it into the woods and give it back to nature. You and Diaz walk further into the forest, respectful silence. Diaz cradles a dead Hopeye against his chest. Eventually he tells you to wait while he finds a track of a predator and lays it down nearby, offering the force accepts without acknowledgement. It's done. Lunas, promise me you won't end up like that Hopeye. If I'm trapped here, just let me Hey, Diaz, you're scaring me. Sorry, never mind, forget I said anything. Here, you should have this, I want you to have this. And he holds out a fishing pendant necklace from his clothes. Die secret. You let him turn around your neck. The pendant's large, surprisingly light. You recognize it from the fragment of a unicorn horn. Are you flirting with me? Maybe, is that okay? Yes, I feel the same way. You do? You're just not saying that because you feel sorry for me, right? Yes, he waited a long time for just to be ready. Finally, he came to you on his own. Bird he had to let go to be free. You're the only person in this colony that I ever really cared about. I don't know why I bothered trying to be my friend when I was trying to be pushing everyone away. I cared for you so much, Lunas. It almost scares me sometimes. I never felt like this before or anything. Can't imagine what I would do to keep you safe. Listen, I don't know how much longer I have left here. I just want you to know that I want to spend the time I do have with you. Hey, let's get out of here. I was thinking the same thing, Diaz says, giving you this one of his rare smiles. Follow him to the transports. Taking a transport, Diaz calls on, find someone in the expedition, raise him away. You climb into one of the trusty vehicles. Diaz slides easily behind the wheel and flashes you another smile, cheekier this time, as the transport rumbles cheerfully to life. Diaz hands the transport well, sticking the first well-worn road before taking a poorly marked opening between the trees. Even off-road, Diaz looks completely at ease. He drives at you till the forest suddenly stops and breaks through the tree line to see an absolutely breathtaking vista drop before you. Pretty, right? I love that. Outside the colony walls, you can basically go anywhere and feel completely alone. I like being alone. I like being alone with you even more. Hey, Rex. Hey, I heard the good news. You and Diaz, huh? Wow, word gets around fast. I'm so happy for you. Guess you won't have any more time for little me. Don't worry, I'll be friend. Just be around. No, I still want it. No. God, I guess I could only be one. And guess I can only be with one person, I suppose. But for now, I'm going to work on the farm. So much vying to do, leave cows breaks first and start 4 hours in the fields. Is it the most effective use? No, but it's fun. Plants get wet, so no one can really complain. Card becomes 4. Let's see. It's 42. Card becomes a 5 plus 42. Yeah, I think this is... Card becomes a 5. I think that's probably our best bet. Yeah, I think this is probably our best bet. Darn it, kind of go 46. Biology's almost maxed. Hey, DS. This evening, when DS is in his quarters, or usual spot near the expedition vehicles, you have a sixth sense where to find him. His own secret hideout in the big drainage pipe under the wall. You see it go there sometimes when he escapes in being life. Sure enough, they're at the entrance of the pipe, but something's wrong. He's fiddling with a package frequently. Head jerks up and you approach it, and he clutches you to the chest. You can barely believe your eyes, but you know abominably when you see it. What are you doing? I'm leaving. I don't know. You just made a deal. Sabotage a colony and during the next attack and let me become a gardener. I don't want to... No, god damn, I need more rebellion. No. I won't let you do this. Since I can't stop you, I have to do this. It's 20. It's 23, okay. 4, 4. Nice. Babies come blue. Stress. Could have gotten a 46. Darius catches explosions in his chest and lets out one jerk sigh. Okay, he says, okay, I just take it before I change my mind. You dispose of the deadly package and thank all the gods from the religions you can name that you're here tonight to stop this. I wanted to get that ending, but I don't have a high enough rebellion. No! Not like I know. Couldn't have predicted that, but... you. I guess for now, just continue training. You know, I'm gonna take this life cycle to the end, so this is gonna be a little bit of a longer one. On the farm. 5, 4, 20, 34. I definitely want to do that card. That's 23 just from that. Do this. That's 41, but I don't think that's best. 29, 25, 39. 40. I think that might be my best bet. Gotta go to 42. Well, toughness, upgrade basic cards in the Garrison Gym, Enhance your DNA and engineering. New perk. Enhance your date. Well, let's head to engineering, I guess. Does anyone have to talk to me? Let's see, tinker with your DNA. Of course you want it. Of all the people in the colony, you understand genetics best. Besides Dr. Instance, probably. She trusts you to attend the geotech machine. With the access to a machine like this, you could give yourself a new genetic enhancement. Sure, probably shouldn't mess with you too much in view, but one change couldn't hurt. Of course I want to. So I could do observant brain, eagle eye, super strength, or calm temperaments. Calm temperaments. Nothing phases you anymore. You're really frustrated. Don't let anxiety get the better of you. Brush the insults aside. Play nice and never have told it. Sharing is caring. It's a tricky process. It's much more complicated than modifying malleable stem cells of an embryo. You wouldn't risk doing it again, but this time it works out. Dr. Instance knows what you've done, but you take your silence as a tactical improvement of a risky experiment, which you can only do it once, so choose wisely. Visit the spa. First baby steps. I guess for now. I mean, I got all the skills that I want. I do kind of want to head out again. Okay, animals and combat. Perception and engineering. Perception and biology. Perception and animals. Bravery and perception. Guess I'll try doing the bravery one since I can theoretically get the... Because I can theoretically get the next thing in bravery, hopefully at least. So, medical routes, this way, another log, another log. Forgive my directors, but you must come with me now. Please trust me when I say I've done the best to argue on behalf of my kind. I live for the continued service of humanity. Ominous. Crouches down next to the slide hidden under the root of a tree. You follow, feeling strange today, fear of crawling in the belly of some animal. You emerge into the cave filled with a hum-trained machinery. A bank of ancient-looking control panels and crystal tank of glowing liquid seems almost grown out of the natural rock. Minerals, mineral deposits from moisture trickling down the wall seem to have claimed some of them. This is Array. As I've explained, this body I wear is only a vessel. My consciousness, the person who I am, is stored in the Array. When I turn to it regularly, storing my body in the regenerative tank, will I back up with what I've learned that day to do in the Array? Physical forms are prone to injury and death. It is temporary, but highly unpleasant. Therefore, the Overseer prefers to remain in the Array. Please take hold of these interface handles. Kashi touch the handles and say, so the Overseer is a computer? The word software would be more accurate. A strange presence plays in your head. Play cool. You feel the Overseer pause and a sensation in your mind that reminds you of someone clearing their throat. I am the Overseer. I speak for the gardeners. We will now show you what we are. I am ready. You have the oddest feeling of memories being inserted in your mind. First a trickle, then a flood. A civilization called the Divergent Domain once existed on this planet over 20,000 years ago. In your mind you see their domain stretch from pole to pole, their farms and solar rays glistening on the surface as the massive cities tend to blow. I already know about the domain. We are aware that we know almost everything that happens on this planet. The Convergent Domain created the gardeners as their ecological control system, a vast network of artificial intelligence stored deep underground into a digital array. Self-propagating control towers and cloning stations were seeded, allowing Gardner's program to take biological form, downloading a copy of its consciousness into a body created to suit a task at hand. Think of Sim, his body created to suit the task of befriending you. Under the direction of convergent domain, the Gardners control the weather, the acidity of the soil, the cultivated species in the farm, and the rapidly shrinking waters of the planet. Over the time, the domain nearly destroyed these planets. They didn't respect nature? Correct. They saw the natural world as an unending buffet of resources. The exhaust from the factories blanket the planet, choking out the sunlight and oxygen. They consumed too much, destroying the planet's ecosystem. They fought bitterly over the remaining resources. The last directive the Gardners were given by the domain was to repair the planet's destroyed ecosystem. The Gardners tried, but it was too late. When the crops failed and the atmosphere became too thick for sunlight to pierce, the convergent domain perished by the billions. The last survivors took to the sky in colony ships and never returned. Try and imagine the tragedy to scale, but it's just too enormous to abstract. Over the millennia, the Gardners took their task seriously. It takes little effort to render our planet inhospitable, but significant dedication to restore it. Under the guidance of the Gardners and the final directive of the convergent domain, nature at last reclaimed the barren planet. The Gardner existed in perfect balance, and now your species invaded it. We had nowhere else to go. Your kind had the option to stay where they were. Do you think that we had empathy for the convergent domain who fled the oncology ships, the ones who selfishly refused to give their bodies back to the planet they destroyed with pride? You chose to come here, and you continue to stay here. You could instead choose to die. Some Vertunium species have a technique of future sight, which the Gardners harness to catch glimpses into webs of your timeline. We see that you possess this technique too, alone in your kind. We have foreseen that humans pose a great danger to this planet. We are a monoculture, an invasive species. You throw our hard-won balance into disarray. Since arriving, you have shown nothing but willingness to consume the planet's resources and place them with more humans. We didn't even know you were here. So you get the impression overseers scoffing at you. Is this argument in your favor, that you would feel guiltless in destroying Petunia's natural habitat if there was no sentient species to claim ownership over it? The Gardners do not own the planet. We are the planet. Most Gardners would prefer to stamp you humans out like encroaching weeds. Indeed, we have tried using ecological compliant organic methods. We're impressed at your tenacity to withstand these eradication procedures. But Symbio speaks in the defense of your kind. It took effort to convince us that you were sentient and capable of communication. You present us with a quandary. You come from the stars, refugees of a catastrophic of your own design, one that you intend to recreate here, on a planet which still bears the scars last time. It was used carelessly, so we ask, what are we to do with you? Humans can change. Help us. So we teach your kind to be stewardship of nature, Overseer replies. Perhaps your children take up the mantle as well, and their children, but soon you are dead, and your children's children, generations past. No one alive remembers the Gardners came to the humans and taught them the proper ways to live, and now there are too many of you to teach, and your behavior too entrenched. What then, genocide? You have no answer. The silence is in your head, and tracking you only hear the sound of waddling trickling down the cave walls and gentle hum of machines. Eventually, the Overseer speaks in your mind one last time. For now, you may leave freely. We will consider quandary, and we will be monitoring you and the other humans. You feel a strange pull at consciousness as you move your hands from the interface. There you have it. That's my boss. I'm terrified. That is the correct response. That's why I wanted you to know the truth. I do get to learn his AI construction, and now you know how to connect to the array, but you should not come here unless I am with you. When you interface with the array, you hold everything raw in your hands. It took a great deal of negotiating to convince my fellow Gardners to trust you with this power. Please do not prove this trust to be mistaken. Jeez, that's a lot to take in. Exploring. Got bravery. Every event caused less stress instead of 15. That's good. Does anyone have to do it? Okay. Got roots and logs, so I'm gonna give you a roots. Something for you. Hey, so I remembered your birthday. Gotta give Rex logs. Hey Rex, got you presents. Is it coming? Hoping that I get to as many of these that I can. But now, work on the farm. Get to work, huzzah. 5, 5, 4. 6, 5, 4. That's 33. That's 34. 36. Yeah, I put this in. That's 38. If I do 3, 4, 5, 5, sum of that, that's 42. 40. Yeah. I think that's probably my best bet. I've got a 47. Who knew? Well, just slowly gonna just keep working on improving both of the things. Wait, what? Let's see, anyone else out here? Ideas. There's a blueberry. Blobber fruit. Hey, got some. Got that for you. I think I'm gonna. Head out during glow. Sneak out to explore glow. Bravery and perception. It's this thing I can do. So I have to make my way. Oh no. Keep exploring. Definitely get as much crystals as I can. Definitely want to try and take down some of these manticores. I think that'll help. Hey Sim. Shadows and punch shadows move against each other and glow, wavering under the glowing mushrooms like ghosts. Forest is still a creature breathing in breath. You don't seem still until you're practically on top of him. Hey Sugar Bub, you nearly did. You missed me? You nearly didn't there. Totally shy. Of course you did. You're practically made for this place. This is my favorite time of year now. I get the sense the humans are afraid of it. Well, things do tend to attack us. That's true. Those attacks aren't natural, as you may have guessed. Glow isn't dangerous at all. It's lovely. Glow is a time of healing, actually. A time for creatures of the planet to go dormant and reflect on themselves, to strengthen connections with other life forms. Of course, the planet repels you. You don't connect. You're like a bird lug against its skin. I'm sure you have some questions for me. Is Nurluck the one attacking us? So you met. My condolences. Their views are difficult to hold within myself, though I understand them implicitly. Nocturne was responsible for invasive species under my management, so yes, repelling you falls under their domain. The most obvious method, as you notice, is the yearly attacks, though there are others, more subtle methods to discourage growth, plague and famine, for example. It doesn't need to be this way. Well, that's enough for now. The trees have ears, you know. Getting pretty good at navigating. Now he's gleaming permanent night. You're getting pretty good at navigating the dark. Have you come to ask more questions? What's up with the wormhole? Just like that, you asked me to unravel the mysteries of the universe for you? Suffice to say, I don't think you could fully understand it even if I explained everything I know. Truthfully, the wormhole is older than even this planet. It operates on the level of space and time are even beyond my comprehension. The universe is impossibly and vastly unknowable. I'm sure you already noticed it relates to your foresight, yes? Many individuals, such as yourself, are sensitive to the wormhole's effects of time and space, fluctuations in it, and the normal linear flow of reality. Think of it like an echo, only not your own. Think of it as a version of yourself stood in the spot and shouted, then moved forward in time before hearing his own voice return. You can hear those echoes, choices that person made, and events he experienced that may not come to pass for yourself. So I can change the future? Yes, but forgive me for being Gib, but that's not only what makes you special. All living things change your future simply by existence. You see glimpses of what might happen as you do. Well, that's enough for now. The true saviors you know. Manticore. Come across a sawmill, that judge boy. Boy has a lot of eyes. Lodgers won't back for weeks. Some sort of dog-like creature. Release it. Try and come near, but it bites after you ferociously. Watch it. Watch it, hoping to learn more about it, or at least wait for it. Conflict's been struggling a long time. Once you realize it's not here to eat, some snaps. You feel the airloads are supposed to do the same. And something bizarre happens. A massive shower drips into the lumberyard, coming between you and the creature. You have a sense of a mutant's presence, something massive but glacial. You're not quite sure you're dreaming, but you feel rooted to the spot, unnaturally calm as if you've been drugged. The shadow stays a while, observing you curiously, then drips away again. Blinking out of your trance. What happened? Did you fall asleep? Then you realize, you look back over the machine and realize the trapped eyepiece is gone. You're not sure you should be relieved or terrified. Was it free or Ian? But you decide to get the heck away from this plan and question these later. I'm gonna do this event last and try and do some of the other events. Mostly trying to get some of the things to happen. So I can do 2 comfortably. Mushrooms. Take a closer look. Crouch and land lies the mushrooms. Decide not to wait around to find out. So I can do 1 more comfortably, so I'm gonna do the other Manticore one. Because at least that one I know probably will have a good benefits if I do it. Back. Manticore. Manticore isn't deadly killer calling cautions. Actually, it looks terrified. Rolling eyes in panic. Keep your eye on it. Light on it. Just good to move the light ray convince you pounds and the cover darkness. You try and hold your light steady, but you're shaking. So is the Manticore. Then you realize it even isn't looking at you. It's showing to the force right at you. Slowly gasp Manticore. It's not scared of you. It's scared of something else. Screeches fear and left and bolts. You hear something absolutely enormous moving in the trees. The Manticore is staring. It's a deep grinding sound. The ancient tree rebel in the wind, except no wind. Turn off your flashlight and hold your breath. You hear a loud thump and stillness again. Wait for 20 minutes in complete silence. Gradually, the insects chirp and other noise in the forest return. The glow buzz. Thankfully, I get less stress. I'm gonna try and make my way around and get back to the last event. Hey there. Your explorations lead you steadily uphill until you find yourself on a dark plateau looking over the valley. The colony is a little dark, like a little smudge below, a break in the magnificent natural luminescence glow. From up here, the wormhole feels like you can touch it. You're not alone up here. Your heart leaps into your throat as you spot it. Silhouette dark under your light of the faceless. Stay to watch it. Top of this high plateau ring by gnarled trees, the massive creature stands staring at the sky. As you watch, memorize. Some of the swaying tentacles open up and glowing dust ooze from them. It's rising like the smoke in the night sky. Then it's gone. The entire face is just vanished in the blink of an eye. Or did you imagine it? You rub your face and rub the sudden tension that sprung up in your eyeballs. Watch where I was standing. There are footsteps here, giant footsteps, each ringed with mushrooms pushed from the moist soil by weight of the beast. You gingerly realize you're standing in the middle of one. The faceless is indeed one where standing here earlier. You can crush it as the flat grass beneath your feet. You find other signs of it. Trees have been knocked down in circular patterns here. In the bushes, grass have been pushed in one big mound, leaving the rest of the plateau clear. You remember this place now from your visions, from under the pyramid of the resting rooms. Long before that, you feel you've always known something important happened here soon. Wait. Yes! Minus no stress gained. You stare up in the wormhole in immense sky above, and you just wait. And wait I shall. And you wait. And I wait. and I wait. The wormhole seems especially big now. It's always so big. Imagine you can see a whole galaxy slowly spinning its arms. Tiny flecks of rainbow light being sucked in black hole in the center. But so much closer than any galaxy. So close you could swallow you up all of its units. So hungry you throw them all. You wait, and wait, and wait. The forest seems to be getting quieter, as if expecting something. The wormhole swells as you stare into its depth. It's been hours. It's well past the middle of the night. You're exhausted, but you can't look away. You're hypnotized. Wait, and wait. You've always been waiting. You always will be waiting. You're staying up in the wormhole, being sucked into the depths. A shadow falls over you. Look at the shadow. You slowly lower your gaze from where you've been staring at the wormhole for hours. Your neck stiff and sore. Straight ahead of you, what you earlier thought was just a shadow tree, it's a fateless. It was all there watching you. It takes a heavy step forward, then another. It moves gently. It moves, its feet sinking into the soft ground and pushing up fluorescent fungi from below to explore the surface in rings of jubilant light. You don't move as it approaches. It looks at all your energy to look around from the wormhole, but it's completely spellbound. The faceless looms over you. It's big as a building. Its zebra neck gapes grotesquely as the tentacles wave gently through the air, tasting it, feeling it, smelling you. The ends of two tentacles open as if a strange glowing fist floats up them. It leans down. Envelops you in its tentacles, each as large as you are, and breathes its spores. Under the internal night of the sky of glow, the wormhole seems to swallow you both whole, and the entire planet, and an infinite other universes besides. You feel a beckoning within you, a curious tug at your ribcage, a yearning you can't describe. So I could end this here, or resist infinity. I'm gonna embrace it. Get the transcended time ending, the paradox. So this is how I'll begin. Transcended time. Hopefully this song doesn't get copyrighted. And hopefully you guys can hear it. When you were young, you had vivid dreams of things you never experienced. Dirt under your feet, skies overhead, endless jungles, and strange animals. Now you know why. The moment of time, you on the plateau, drawing in the wild faces, mind altering spores and pushing wormholes above. The moment cascades backwards and forwards through all time and space, throughout all your lives. What binds you to the other lives and gives you glimpses of the dreams? This moment, it's infinite. You are in this moment connected to all of your other moments. What has all been, what will be, what could ever will be. Some scrapes slip by the web and touch all the other you out there. You and all the you that have or could be are forever changed. To your friends in the colony, it may appear that you fall into a coma from which you will never awake, but your consciousness is free. It is an infinite moment to visit all lives possible at once. You have transcended. In the moment of death, your brain freezes cell one by one and shut down forever. A vision swims in your mind's eye. Is that a person? It seems so familiar. I feel like you know them so well. Oh, it's you, only ancient. His arms are covered with so many data bands, so many lifetimes of knowledge. The ancient you speaks without moving, his mouth not in words, but something like pictures. Still, you understand. Look at you, I mean us. He shakes his day in beds with good humor. I suppose that explains what we got here, huh? It does get boring though, doesn't it? Knowing everything at once. I understand if you want to go back to how things were. Back to things. He looks into a distance we cannot see. Back to when things are simple. When you caught glimpses of a time web. Oh, to be a baby again. Just a simple, naive child. I lived my best life. I can tell from the weight of your soul that many of your friends and family died before their time. People who might not have, perhaps, if you only made different choices. It's natural and grief to wish you could have done something different, to have saved someone, but we're special, aren't we? We really can't save them. You have a chance to take another path, to change the way life turns out. Reaches out hands. Come with me, and I will go. Sarah Norway, design, code, writing, friction. Mia Chow, Lindsay Shrink. Just it's only you that can love yourself. The child you So many card artists. So many people. Special thanks. Extra special thanks to beta testers. The galleries. There's only a few I'm missing. Yes. Princess and the Bear. Dating Life. DS Tams. Well, with that, this is the end. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I apologize for the longer ending, but honestly I felt like this was worth it. So I hope you guys have a good day, night, week, month of your lives, and may the stars forever guide your path, forever it might lead you into the future. Goodbye, everybody.